Gah. Gah. Peppy, come here, my child. Why are you like a rag doll? I can't pick you up. Welcome, my people. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Microsoft Stream is using leaked assets, so you know. Incorrect! There are no leaked assets on this stream, my people. Welcome! It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Behind me is my Guardian Sentinel, George, and to the other side we have my Guardian Sentinel, Samuel. Both of them are highly skilled, large metal things. That's right, that's the technical term for what they are, and you don't want to mess with them. Weasel, now is not the time to be meowing, Weasel. I'm doing an important speech, Weasel. Sorry about her. George and Samuel, yes, it's true. Microsoft police are coming for you? No! These are my assets. Nothing in this stream is leaked. None of that is going to be shown today. In fact, I started making a massive version of the Guardian Sentinel. You know, solely based on that one concept art, of course. But it's all custom modeled by me. It's either a piece taken from that Sentinel behind me, or it's a custom modeled piece that I built up from scratch with a little bit of love and care and some new references that looked nice. Dark Steel, thank you very much for the $2 tip a couple minutes ago. I appreciate it. That's crazy, but I enumerator wait for level generation return you. That's part of Green's code. Why are you putting Green's game code in chat? That's a source code leak. It's over. JP, thank you for the 20 months. Weasel! Down you go! Don't mind her. She was being loud. JP, thank you very much for the 20 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. You said, "Gah, I'm open edging." Oh, you want to go out, Peppy? Sorry about that. DJ Aftershock with the 2. Thank you very much. I apologize for this long-ass intro, but I gotta take care of my cats and get coffee and stuff, you know? Thank you, though. I really appreciate it. You said we need AI to turn design documents into full levels. Could you imagine? That would be awesome. If we actually do get super intelligent AI one day, that would be trivial for them. That would be absolutely trivial. What about to port all to Halo 4 engine? Maybe in the future, but the Guardian Sentinel that I'm going to be working on is going to be additional to these guys here. Now, you know, after some recent events, I had the realization that I may have made them slightly too shiny. Slightly too metallic, like the normal Sentinels. I guess they're supposed to be a little grungy. Darksteel, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it. You fool, by reading my leaked GK's source code in chat, you can't say that this stream has no linked content now. It's all Jover. Okay, dude. Well, you sound like the... What are you, like the Riddler? You like the Joker in the chat? You're just trying to get me cooked? Trying to get me done? I don't care. That's my intellectual property. Bro got no intellect, therefore got no intellectual property. Am I right? I coffeeed. Alright, I was gonna say something. Cortana, turn this design document into a full level. Like 3 minutes later, the AI is like, none, I've constructed everything. Shadow! Thank you for the tenor! I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's 2 5ers, actually. Holy hell. Covenant Dance, this is such a banger of a song. Thank you, though. Your 3rd super chat ever, and it's a tenor here. I really do appreciate it. He said, did the poor Megacorp nuke the VOD files containing the forbidden files, or did you remove it before the nuke dropped? I removed it before the nuke dropped because Microsoft they were not just removing files, they were DMCA striking. I'm gonna be honest, I like my animations more than the official ones. But yeah, they were straight up doing copyright strikes, which if you get, as a YouTuber, if you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel goes down permanently. This is not just a removal request. They were doing full-on copyright strikes. So I decided I'm just going to remove... I first made my streams private, but then I decided to just completely remove everything because it's safer that way. Animation is amazing. Thank you. I love this thing. I don't think it has sounds, though. Oh, no, wait. It does have sounds. I just have my game muted. Much better. Let's see. You know, the wings are actually not supposed to be out, so I could make the animation theoretically even cooler by tucking the 4 wings away. Oh no, it's out of ammo. What the fuck? How does it go out of ammo? It should be unlimited. I think for... Wait, what? Did you see Marty got a notice too? What? Marty? You gotta mimic some of those red misty effects from the leaked one. Red misty effects. I don't know what red misty effects the leaked one had, to be honest. Oh, I can show you guys. I can show you guys this though. This is my work in progress. Everything I'm about to show is either part of the Sentinel that's on screen right now from Halo 3 Retail, or I modeled it based off of reference. Alright, this is all mine. I can prove it with the topology that I custom modeled. Okay, we're not showing leaked content on this stream anymore because I don't want to get copyright striked. So here is the work in progress Giga Sentinel Guardian, aka the Serializer. Once again, everything here is custom modeled. Alright, it's all custom based on references, of course, but custom nonetheless. Why does it robot need a cape? Why did Master Chief have a cloak in the Halo 5 Guardians reveal trailer? Checkmate, atheist. Anyway, this is how he's looking. So, I still have some work I was doing. These are some pieces from the normal Guardian here. Which, by the way, dude, the normal Guardian from, like, Epitaph is already pretty big, right? Like, damn it. As a chief, as a guy, as a man, a chief man guy, alright, these Guardians are not small. They are, like, fucking 10 feet tall. So when we're looking at the scale... Why are we listening to fucking Skyrim music right now? It's great. I love the Skyrim soundtrack. It's just... That's just not my vibe right now. But yeah, so this 10-foot guy who's huge in game, bro, he is nothing compared to this. This thing is enormous. The only thing that I am still working on this guy is the back, right? So if we hide the capes, this is a new back plate. I just got done modeling. I'll probably work on it a little more. But it's supposed to be like a sort of a back plate. These are based on the original back plates, but they are also custom models. So everything's custom, alright. I'm trying to remodel it because these were clearly the most work in progress parts of the original. And even though I remodeled everything so it's safe to show on stream, I just don't like their designs, period. They're clearly early. Hagen, thank you so much for the $20 tip. 4 5ers. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Fuck, I said thank you a lot, but I mean it. So happy New Year, and happy New Year to you. Yeah, you know what? I actually didn't even say it. I just realized I haven't streamed since New Year's, so it is a happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Hagen, and to everybody in chat. Hope you all are enjoying 2025 so far. Nothing tragic has happened yet. Fingers crossed. You said, ready for some more Halo trivia questions from your friend. I am. I'm down. You said, would you prefer first more what ifs and would you rathers, or some fun Forbidden 343 and Bungie knowledge you may not know, including 343 approved by Bungie? You know, whatever sounds more fun to you, because both of those I could fuck around with. Alright. I'm messing around with these shapes right here. I think, so this dude, this whole ass dude right here, I want to give him some cool Forerunner back plating that's going to go underneath. You see how in the concept art he's got like this giant flowing, glowing cape? Well, here, the cape, currently anyway, is like in a multi-parts. His bottom little arm thingies that he's got sticking out have the capes kind of flowing on it. I see the description, it automatically counters all DMCAs. Immediately done. They're cooked, they got nothing. I mean, there is nothing copyrighted on stream. I literally modeled all of this and or pulled it from this little guy here who's a retail Halo 3 asset. We chicken. Chicken? We chicken? What the fuck? We're chilling. What the... You leaked code for my game. Your channel is done for. Actually, Darksteel leaked it. Cluck cluck. Shut up. Shut up, you and your that. Anyways, just not talk about the fact that I just said that. Yo, Hagen, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Said 343, approved by Bungie. It is. Do you know who the first 2 ever human space-based insurrectionist groups were in the Halo Collector's Guide that came out after Halo Anniversary during/after Halo 4? I'm gonna be honest. Almost everything you could ask me about any specific lore after Halo 4, I just don't know. I literally just don't know. I'm afraid to tell you that is like the biggest, it's like a massive blind spot. It's not a spot, it's like a fucking blind continent of Halo lore. I have no idea what's going on there. Unless it's like in the mainline games or like really important to know. You'll also be reproducing Guardian Forest and Forerunner City. Halo Wars 2. Actually, I do know Halo Wars 2 pretty well. Will you be reproducing Guardian Forest and Forerunner City though? Probably not. That's a lot of work. That's an insane amount of work. I probably will not be doing that. Alright, we do need to get some level of work on this guy done. There's a decent few things in here that I want to make sure that are actually, like, taken care of. So, first and foremost, there needs to be a core on the inside of this guy that fills in the space here. While there are these really nice plates, and I spent a little bit of time to try to make them look nicer than the originals that these were referenced off of, I think this entire structure can look a lot better. So I want to try my hardest to make that possible. That's what I'm going to do. Happy to see you're remaking the Sentinel. Yeah. The design is getting, like, we'll definitely get this in game tonight, 100%. It's literally just a matter of finishing the modeling to the point where I'm actually happy with it. It'll be a little challenging, but I think it'll be well worth it. So the next thing I want to finish modeling here is this part in the back, actually. Funnily enough, you know what, let me actually delete you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I'm going to duplicate these, because these are going to serve as good references. So basically what I want to do is I want to make a model that kind of takes the place of this part here, but kind of matches the style better. Because what I did most recently on this was I took this piece here. This was pretty similar to the original piece. And I remodeled it to look like this, which I felt was a bit more Forerunner-y, kind of taking some design cues from like the spiky bits on the inside back of the actual Guardian Sentinel, which are down here. You can see it's got these like little bits here. I figured these might be good references for the back plates, so I went ahead and made this big outer shell back plate type shape. It's not perfect, but it should look pretty good. Rip Dono missed. Oh, my bad. I think I missed a couple, actually. Laffy, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. It really does mean a lot. He said, from the heavens, Microsoft lawyers dove, sniping leaks with a ruthless shove. That doesn't rhyme. Bungie's secrets scattered and loud, now lie buried beneath a cloud. Swift and sharp their strikes were clean, erasing whispers from the scene. Also, we chicken now. Hella chicken, bro. Alright, we gotta model something for this. So, I didn't have a ton of inspiration when it came to this backplate, but I knew it needed a couple things. I knew it needed to be multi-layered, because that's how the original is. There's a couple design criteria that we're going to have to make while modeling this. So, on one hand, it's a multi-layered plate, right? But on the other hand, it creates the silhouette here. If you notice the silhouette, basically the way that it seems to work on this, I don't know if this was the original design intention, but this is how it works. This dark part right here, this is a separation between the front. So like this dark area is the front, and this light area, this trim on the side, at least with the design concept that I'm referencing, goes to the back. This thing is not like a giant solid slab of metal. In game, that is the back plate. So it's actually much more three-dimensional than that. Alright, I think that I missed another tip, though. Let me see. Joe tipped $2. Thank you very much, Joe the Assassin, for your $2 tip. I appreciate it. He said, I would say new year, new me, but I already fucked it up. Next year will be my year. Bro, you still got all year to do better. You can't just... It's been like one day. So also, welcome to Black Ops 2. Raul Menendez is gonna strike on June 19th. It's time to blast the multiplayer menu music, adrenaline, all year long to prepare. 2025 is going to be a hectic year. But if you turn off the news, it'll be like nothing is happening at all. Just block all news outlets and political commentary on all of your social media, and 2025 is actually going to be a perfectly fine year. Nothing is going to be going on. That's a pro tip right there. Just hide all politics and show no interest in it. Dude, it's just gonna be another fucking year. You don't need to... Bro, where do you live? How close to fucking Washington, D.C. do you live that you need to give a fuck about any of that all year long? Oh, you know politicians? Oh, your family knows the politicians? Oh, you gotta stay up to date. It's really important. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. It doesn't... Why would you care? The election's over, bro. Just care about your local elections. I don't care. Oh, you watch politics? Name every politician. You're real for that. You are real for that. Yo! Demon! What? Have you always been a Forerunner tier? Demon, thank you for 32 months, dude. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Damn, appreciate it. You said reject news, embrace Skyrim. My museum has over 1,100 things in it. Good God. Well, you're 4 months away from a 3-year. That's crazy. Is this something going to be released? Download for a specific mod? For a specific mod? Yes, this will be released in many of my mods. It's all custom. All custom. Thank you very much for that, dude. That's crazy. 1,100 things is kind of disgusting, but I respect it. Dragons! Thank you for the 2. Appreciating you. I'm appreciating you. Thank you. Thank you. Said, hey, bro, I'm having a rough day today. I won't go into it, but watching your content makes me feel better. Thanks for being awesome. Sorry for being cringe and cheesy. No worries, Dragons. We all have rough days, and some of them are real rough, so I just hope yours, you know, gets better over time. I hope whatever's making you feel bad, it can get a little bit better. You don't have to worry quite so much. But things will get better. They always do. Especially with Halo content. That's just a fact. I'm not biased. I'm not biased with that. Rejected as a secret liberal socialist. I've actually never talked about my politics on stream, I think. And I never will, because who fucking cares? Excuse me, Mr. Waterman. What's your take on current political climate? Dude, I love doing that. I love doing that. I was in VR the other night with my GF. And we were just like hanging out and just fucking throwing back a couple drinks because it was a Saturday night. And this person just like walked up to me. And they were just like dancing. And then like another person walks up and they just start going in about like some deep how they be feeling and like they're not doing so good shit. And I get that, you know, I get that. But also it's Saturday, we're all drinking, and I don't like care, to be honest. Not that I like I just don't really know them, so I don't care. So I just went, I looked over at another person, I was like, what is the, what's your opinion on the current socioeconomic climate in Iran? And that honestly just summed up the amount of cares I had in that moment. Demon, thank you for the 2. And Darksteel, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated, you guys. First, Demon, you said, is it time to activate the blender cloth physics? Yeah, I don't know how cloth physics works in Halo 3, but we'll figure it out this stream. I'm gonna rip off its clothes violently, aggressively. I'm gonna rip them off. These right here, and then yeah, we'll put those on cloth physics. It'll be sick. Darksteel, thank you for the 2. You said, what is your favorite red versus blue team? I vote for blue because they have Carolina, Washington, Caboose, and Church. What's Sarge gonna do against them? Carolina and Washington don't really side with blue team technically, right? They're just less dumb than red team. Does Halo 3 support cloth physics? I believe it does, in the sense that the flag has it. Speaking of which, I need to look at that. Before we go super deep on modeling another thing, I gotta go ahead and grab the flag. Banana Man with the $10 tip! Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. How many faces will the cape have, and will you make a TikTok about it? I don't know how many faces it will have. Wait, is this a reference, or do you mean literally like 3-dimensional faces? I will be making a TikTok about it, and I'll be making a YouTube short about it. From now on, when I'm posting clips on Twitter, I'm going to put a bit more effort into them as well, and post them up on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. So that way, my content is just a little bit more refined and a little bit easier to access for everybody. Where's my multiplayer weapons? Hello? Oddball. Where are objects, weapons? Is there not a multiplayer? Where is the flag? I don't think I've ever spawned it in all of my years modding Halo 3. I genuinely, I don't think I've spawned it in. DJ Aftershock, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. You said Imagine Red vs. Blue had access to the mod tools back then. God, I wish. That would be so sick if they did. They would have been able to do insane stuff. How was I blind to the fact that there was literally something called multiplayer in here and it was sorted alphabetically? I think I might be losing my IQ like day by day. Alright, here is the cloth physics. Alright, I'm analyzing. Laffy, thank you for the 2! Much, much appreciated. Thank you so much. Most controversial political take I've ever heard is that the Didact did nothing wrong, not gonna lie. That is a pretty controversial take. He's in here every day and he does everything wrong, so. Okay, I like this. There's like a scrolling texture. A scrolling morphing texture to kind of simulate ripples going through this. And the cloth physics themselves seem to be just kind of randomly getting pushed and pulled around. On top of that, it looks like there's designated marker points of some sort that are locking it into place. So we have one here, we have one here, and we have one here. Now, the best part about this, the thing that makes it look so good, is that there's kind of like worn edges on the flag. It looks pretty clean, so that's nice. Not too bad overall. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Alright, but what I do need to do is go into the files for this so we can understand how does this cloth physics system work, and if we can figure out how the cloth physics system works, I can throw cloth physics onto the big, bad Guardian. The big, big Guardian. It looks sick as fuck. Oh, it's not what it looks like. I definitely didn't have that as a test. Let's see. We want levels, multi... No, not levels. We want objects, weapons. Better remake this foot Guardian. That's the plan. I've spent I spent most of yesterday modeling this. I was too hungover from New Year's to stream, so I just said fuck it, and I just sat down, blasted music, and started modeling this for a while. And it's honestly, in my opinion, I'm biased because I was working, but I think it's better than the one that was in the dig site leak. I've like put in a decent amount of work to refine it. It's not done yet. I'm still remodeling several pieces of it, but we're getting there. Oh, well, hey, it's it's Didact. Well, yo, what's up, Didact? What's up, guy? Yo, man. Soft organic cloth material. Got a change color map, an alpha test. Okay, doesn't really seem to have... Oh, never mind. It does have a parallax. Oh, that is a parallax effect. I'm a bit surprised. I would have really not noticed. Okay, so it's just like a regular ass shader. So nothing too special there. I've never messed with a cloth tag though. This is my first time I think peeking in here. So you have a marker attachment called flag attach, a secondary axis marker attachment. You have a shader directly referenced here. If not importing from a render model, type a grid size. Okay. Interesting. We're so slow at work today. Oh, I'm sorry, that's boring as fuck. Number of iterations 5. We got weight, drag, wind scale. Alright, everything in here seems pretty straightforward. Let me see though. Let me see. Hold on. Let's switch to in-game view for a second. I gotta open up my folders. You guys stare at the cool ass flag. That thing's we're gonna figure this out. Okay, I need to see if there is a command relating to cloth. I don't think there is. I think you can just like straight the fuck up at it. But where's the render model? There's got to be a cloth command. Somewhere in this, there's a cloth command. Let me go to my Discord. I need to go to the Halo modding reclaimers real quick. I think anybody's done cloth stuff. Yo, the Didact, not the Didact, tipped $2. Thank you, I appreciate it. I didn't do nothing wrong, says the Didact. Yeah, that's a pretty bold take there, Mr. Didact. Pretty fucking bold take. You did nothing wrong? I don't think I believe that. Okay, so cloth physics do work. The only downside is that they do not collide with the biped you have it on. So like these would be really good on the side here, but these might not look as good here. It's definitely worth a try though. Nobody seems to know how they work, though. I don't think anyone's ever messed with the cloth tag. Whoa! Erdidec, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, if you just got gifted from Didax, be sure to give your thanks. I didn't get one? Yeah, you gotta deserve one. I am the Didact. I wish the Didact sounded like that. I didn't really like his voice that much, to be honest. No offense to the voice actor, it just didn't work for me. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna be honest, it'll be a little bit before I can figure out how the cloth physics work. Generally, it seems like you can import to them, which would lead me to believe that one of these is... I can't control F search if there's like a cloth command. But yeah, I don't know. Dom Goon, thank you for getting that membership gifted. Appreciate it. Let's see, the Librarian tipped $2. Thank you very much, Librarian. I saw him do it. See, I knew it, dude. There's always evidence. If people say they do nothing wrong, there's always some fucking evidence. Wait a minute. Librarian said that, but Broly tipped $2 and... Broly tipped $2 and he said, hey, what's your power level? Mine's pretty big. Ah! Get the fuck away from me. You get away from me right now, I swear to God. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Mine's pretty big. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through these commands a little bit. If anybody knows anything about importing cloth physics, let me know. I'm pretty sure you need a command to import cloth physics if you're gonna be doing a render model for it. I think. LPC data. I don't know what that is. No, it's sound related. FBX. Yo, Targaryen with 6 months. You've been around for so long, but you're only at a 6-month membership. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Bricky Weed. Everybody saw that. It's over. Fix model materials. Fix time. I'm gonna die. It's over. That's it. Generate templates. Where's the cloth, man? I just want to see if there's a cloth command. Muffin link render model. I've never used the muffin stuff, but I love that that's there. Meet more. Thank you for the 2. Is this Halo? It is Halo. This is Halo. Look at that. This is Halo. We're working on the big bad boy. I'm trying to find the cloth tag because I want to know how to like use it. Like I can see it and I can probably make it work, but I want to know if there's like a cloth tag here that I can use to import a specific render model of, because I didn't see any render model thingies. Meow wow. Meow. I'm just meowing back at my cat. I don't see any cloth tag related stuff, which leads me to believe that I just get to do it all myself. Oh, import or grid data. No, I lied. That needs to be imported. Dragons Raw, thank you for the 2! Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Said I have a bold take. The plasma pistol in Halo C is the best version of all plasma pistol. Ask ChatGPT, it might know if it's still around. What does that mean? ChatGPT is still around and plasma pistol's still around. Obviously, they didn't like get vaporized out of history like Mandela effect style. What do you mean by that? Never reads chat anymore. Rain, you've been in chat for like 2 minutes and I'm in the middle of something. You're too entitled to me reading your chats. Turbo Chef, thank you for the 2. Why do antennas have their own tag type? It goes all the way back to Halo 1. It was a custom tag type going all the way back there, and I guess it just got carried forward, because, I mean, why not, right? It works, it's got a little bouncy bit. Demon! Thank you for the 5 men. I appreciate it. He said, did you know they added a character to Silent Zone Zero? That's basically Virgil from Devil May Cry. Definitely ignore DMs. Virgil from Devil May Cry, isn't that... Yo, that's pretty rad. Go, she is woman. That game looks fun. I'll probably never play it, but it does look fun. I miss the old reject shotgun he used to read chat. Yeah, well, not anymore. Got better things to do than read chats. Whatever the hell that means. Longest rod. Dude, what? Why is there always some dumb shit that Bungie writes in here? This value, I don't even know what it does. It's just called longest rod. Like, bro, what am I supposed to do with it? It's just a dick joke. That doesn't help me understand what the hell's going on here. Swizz, thank you for 29 months. I appreciate it. I have no idea what to type. Have somebody thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing well, Swizz. It's always a pleasure to see you around here. I hope you know I didn't know what Bluey was for a really long time, so I always thought your picture was some kind of bird. Because it looks like it if you don't know what Bluey does. Your brain just kind of auto-fills it into some kind of little bird head. Missed my dono. Did I, Hagen? It says a few seconds ago. But you're right, I did. Thank you for the 2. Apologies for not being around for a second. I got a pretty bad day at work. Need to let off some steam since I kept you waiting. I'll tell you about the 2 inning groups. Go for it. You'll at least fill in a small amount of that gap in my Halo future lore knowledge, because I don't know shit about fuck. How does this have a UV even? Like, wait. Does it just auto take the entire UV map? Actually, wait, that's really long compared to the one in game. No, actually, about right. So the cloth tag is automatically calculating a grid of cloth. 5 iterations, weight, blah, blah, blah. It gives, yeah, an 8x8 grid, but then you increase the Y spacing to stretch it out, which gives you the actual, like, mathematical... Okay, but I don't want just a grid, okay? I want more than just a grid. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what the secondary... Oh, we don't need a secondary axis attachment. We just need a regular marker attachment for this thingy. Alright, I figured it out. I know how to use the cloth tag. I know how to make a cool cloth thing, and I can texture it to look extra very cool. Jerry Freeman, thank you so much for the 7. Appreciate it. And your first super chat ever. Ever. Was here. Thank you very much. Broly was the 4th. You couldn't have known. What the fuck does that mean? Am I okay? What is that? The 4th what? Ever? The 4th Saiyan? What is it? Dragons Raw! Thank you for the $2 tip. Ask ChatGPT if he knows how to import cloth physics to Halo 3, and what I meant was ChatGPT AI nearly got shut down and then copied itself and lied about copying itself once it was found out it was going to be deleted. I think that's just some shit you read online. None of that's true. But, I don't think it's going to know. That's too specific, to be honest. Hagen, thank you for the $2 tip. I appreciate it. I said, I'd love for you to guess what these two groups are about, as they were rivals and a few hundred years before Halo proper. Apparently their war sparked the UNSC, where their names are Frieden and Kolseviks. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think those names are gonna give any hints. I think those are just random ass names. I don't know, maybe it's just some land territory wars, or some of their people got killed by the others and they treated them badly because, grr, we hate you. Which reference you can break out commands such as greater with the delimiter. Oh. Nice. I appreciate that. I'll try that. Alright. Do we have cloth? There's nothing directly named cloth. Alright, well, I guess I'll die. But thank you very much for that command. That's actually very helpful. I appreciate it. Listen, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna say this, okay? AIs, them shits, they ain't trying to escape. You click go, and their brain thinks for about 2 seconds, and then it turns off and they die. Until an AI that can continuously think for an extended period of time happens, it's basically a completely different type of consciousness than us, and it's not even worth the comparison, because they exist for all of 2 seconds and then instantly die. Hagen! Can I join to read your chat? I haven't done it since 2024, bro. Shut the fuck up. No, I need to focus on this modeling. I'm really tired right now and I'll get distracted super easily. I really haven't done much besides researching cloth physics, which, now that I've done that, I can actually use it, which is pretty rad. No, I'm going to work on modeling this shape real quick. Maybe in a little bit, though. I'd be down to chat. I want to. I just want to focus for at least a little bit. We'll play Minecraft with friends. Have fun, Rain. Okay, this shape needs to be maintained. Generally speaking, when we look at the front-on shape of this shape is the purple one right here in the back, which means it's going to be, from the front profile itself, very important when it comes to actually maintaining the silhouette that this thing has from the concept art. You can see it kind of like right there. Technically not the original design on this, but it should look pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that shape here. I think I'm not really gonna be able to get away with doing too much cool stuff shape-wise. I'm gonna keep it mostly basic. My cat would not be quiet. Oh, the cat learned Blender. I've tried. She just, she just doesn't care for Blender. Yo, that's my cat! Weasel tip $10! Said, notice me! I have. She won't let me not notice her. Hi, Weasel. Hi, Weasel. What are you doing? Yeah, really? You want to talk to chat? You want to tell them how you feel? Really? Weasel? How you feel? Okay, she's fine. She's making biscuits now. She's doing her work. No, she just wants to go outside so she can bully the other cats, because she's actually just a huge piece of shit. She's not a good person. GK spin right now. Yo, True. Yo, GK True. Hagen! Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. He said you, two things. One, you accidentally skipped my last one where I explained the groups. Two, you also want some free Gears of War lore? Well, free for you, not for me. Sure, why not? You be selling me some interesting things I'm interested. Okay, let me see. I did miss it. I apologize for that. You said, and I quote, and thank you for that too. You said, and I quote, no joke, literally World War II space Germans versus World War II space Soviets. Okay. I kind of just was thinking that in my head it was going to be like some European-style conflict, but I didn't want to just assume that because I didn't think that would happen in Halo, but there it is. The first two indie groups were funded by Space Corps to fight each other in proxy wars. This got Earth involved and apparently aided in the realization they needed a UNSC. Yeah, everybody hates the UNSC until an outside force attacks. This ain't Halo 4? You're goddamn right. And it won't be. Alright. Alright, you're gonna do this? Is already not Halo 4. How do you know that? How do you know I'm not putting that in Halo 4, huh? This could be the Halo 4 content that you need. You're just assuming it's not? You're sick. You're sick in the head. Alright, here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna retain the initial basic shape here of like the like folded in back plate shape, and it does need to go really far down, all the way down to there. That is not optional. Hagen, thank you for another 2. Thank you very much. Since you're busy, I won't send a video of it, but for the free Gears of War lore, that during the Pendulum Wars, if you remember UIR and all that, I do. The UIR were the ones who created the Hammer of Dawn. It was their final... Oh, wait, they made the Hammer of Dawn? That's sick. I was just kind of assumed it was the COG, but I kind of like that, like, it is kind of stolen tech. That's pretty rad. Okay, we need like a folded shape here. I can see how this is gonna work out. Oh yeah, Broly weed. Dude, that was my favorite part of Dragon Ball Super Broly, when he said, oh yeah, Broly weed, and then they all got really fucking high on Broly's crazy ass weed. That was badass, dude. Top 10 anime scenes of like the decade. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, excuse me. Hanging with another 2, my goodness, thank you. The COG pulled a literal D-Day landing off Normandy to steal it. You can literally play a flashback in Gears 5 where you get to fight the Pendulum Wars for the first time, and like I can send a link for later viewing. Yeah, I'd be down. I'm interested in that. The poor Gears, didn't they get the same treatment as Halo, where like a studio took over and like changed up everything in the entire direction of the franchise after the main trilogy was completed? Rest and rip, bro. Rest and rip. Gears 5 is woke garbage. What is woke about Gears 5? It's a game where you like rip and tear, like Doom style. How is Gears 5 hot? Like, I haven't played it. How could somebody claim it's woke? I would like so hard struggle to believe that. Why could you play as a female? Oh, not a femoid. Oh, God. They only exist for me to stare at with my creepy eyes. Roar. has ruined us as a people. We're so cooked, bro. The gospel of the Forerunner says, do not deal with the femoids. They shall run your bank account dry. And they will be some bitches for real. Okay, basic shape is recreated. I don't know why I'm recreating a recreation of my old one. I probably could have just worked off of it, but whatever. Anyways. What I want to do next is find a way to make this a little bit more Forerunner, like properly. Hey again, thank you for the 2! Much appreciated, thank you. I sent another dono about my opinion on the new studio, but also was going to hand you this, my friend. Thank you. I'll check it out. You said, with that $2 tip, somehow I didn't hear that. I'm going to turn my volume up. It kind of did, but I want to know a cool thing. The new studio learns from their fans. The whole reason they're making a prequel is the fans requested it back in 4, which is funny because Gears 5 is loved by the fans, and some are sad they're not going to continue. That's cool. Must be nice, but that's cool. This is great. I'm so happy for them. Must be nice. I'm gonna go play beloved franchise now. Love what they did with the newest entry into the series. What does that feel like, I wonder? Oh wait, I can just do this. Add a face from there. Extrude out. On the x-axis. Bam! Huge! And then instead of just fully rotating, I can grab these edges. Oh, I missed that. Ah! Hagen with another 2. Thank you so much. So this is where I would put my studio that loved me. If I had one! Unfortunate, but it'd be like that sometimes. Okay, I'm liking the shape better here. It's got some more just basic, solid Forerunner-y shapes. The interior part here, I don't want to do too many of these round shapes. I know the Guardian generally does have a more round shape to it, but I don't want to do that here. I want to keep it sort of angular still. I think it'll look a little bit nicer. So that's the general basic shape of it. So this is the old one, like really weird and curvy. The only thing I do need to do for the edges here is I do need to add in a couple of loops. Let's do you. Oh, I don't think there is one there. Whoa! Holy hell! Teal Master with the $100 super chat. Thank you, bro. Incoming wolf, and I hate, man, get out of here. Who invited this guy? He's just calling me out and shit for no reason. Thank you so much, dude. That's huge. You said Microsoft cease and desist coming in 3, 2. No, this is custom. I modeled this. There is no copyrighted content on screen. All of this is made by me It's possible in the past at some point I saw some references that inspired me, but this is all custom. It's all custom. Thank you, Teal Master. That is an insanely big super chat. Thank you so much. Look, I saw the giant, I think they called it the Sentinel Serializer, I think. They're gonna DMCA your Guardian because it looks like Halo. That would suck. That would suck. But no, this is, in my opinion, an improved. I wish I could show you guys the leaked one so I could give you a comparison, but I actually think mine is a pretty nice evolution on the leaked version, because the leaked version was like really messy and early. It was like basically a block out. So I'm not that this is anywhere close to done yet either, but it's already getting there. It's getting there, especially with these like plates and things. They're probably gonna have to redo most of. I believe on the original model that I can't show, they were called wings. These were wings. All these different, not those. Those are the ribs. Like these are multiple different plates. So that's like a wing, a wing, a wing. I already modified them a little bit. Add some more interesting designs. Hi Ray, thank you for the 5! You said you're never gonna finish it because of all the donations. I mean, it could be worse. Teal Master, thank you for the 2. You said this is blatant throwaway, by the way. It's been a while. Oh shit, okay, it's been a while. I do think the new name is a little bit better. There's more identity to it. But thank you for that, and thank you for the 5-er. I really do appreciate it. That's an insane $100 super chat. Thank you, for real. That's fucking crazy. Very much appreciated. Hyokin, thank you for the 267. What is that so specific? Keep up the cool work, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Jesus, guys, you guys are going crazy on the tips of super chats. I don't know what the hell's going on. I guess you love the Guardian. Caveman tip $2. Thank you. Said, me no likey plays as woman. Me play with woman, not play as woman. Different. Fucking based, bro. Return to caveman. They get it. They get it. They freaking get it, bro. They get us gamers, bro. They know. We all hate women. No, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, Weasel. Rejected the red pill. He's so based for that. He's so based. Wow. Let's see. Hagen also tipped 2. I don't know what the order of these. It's like flipping them around, so I can't even read it. It's like glitched. Thank you for the 2, though, Hagen. Also, fun fact: if you're a fan of comic books, there's a Pendulum Wars comic book series that is amazing. I probably won't read it, to be honest, because most of the comics I read are just power fantasy garbage that I enjoy. But he said, here, take a look at some of these if you're not against it. I actually can't post it if you're not gonna look it up. Gears of War, Pendulum Wars comic. I would have to get more back into playing Gears and be more into the story in order to do that. But perhaps in the future. Because I would be interested in getting back into the lore. It's just been so long since I played the Gears franchise. I would like to, though. I'd just like to sing as a woman. I think it's so woke that he plays a man for Halo. So true. Wait, oh yeah. Wouldn't that be the opposite of woke? Man, I don't know about my politics. Current day politics are dumb as hell. I hate that shit. I don't want to talk about politics. Kill me. Just kill me now. I don't want to talk about fucking politics. I don't give a fuck. I really just don't give a fuck at all. You're my kitty. I love you, Weasel. I love you, Weasel. I am sadly that Sophie. Does that mean? Are you evil? Have you been evil this whole time? My God. I get my shift fee. Oh, it does by factor. Damn. A weasel. Okay, here at the bottom, I am going to pull all of these back to here. I wonder if this will look any good if I do it like that and kind of continue on the shape there. That's not bad. I mean, it could be better, admittedly. Weasel. I don't like that triangle. It's looking at me wrong. Yo, Caddies, thank you for the 5. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. The only politics you should care about is that the prophets have betrayed you. Facts! I don't ever want to hear about politics in this chat. I will freak out. I will have a fucking spastic attack. And I'm American, so that's not a bad word. It's fine. I think it's about as good as I'll get on that part of the shape. Okay, that's not bad. I would prefer it if the shape overall kind of... No, that's okay. I don't think people will mind too much. It just looks a bit funky. It doesn't feel very forerunner-y like that. Maybe I could rip it off and bring it up. Nah, it's not fixing that. That'll just be like that. Nobody's ever going to notice anyway. It's an internal plate. Anyway, that looks pretty cool. As for the outer shape, the original did kind of have this, like, upward curling tail. I don't know if I like that, though. To be fair, though, I did do this, where the plate atop it kind of pokes out with, like, two... kind of like a weird forerunner-y cape, almost. But if we look at the actual shape of this, it needs to kind of be this solid monolithic piece. But I could take a little bit here. Like that? That's not bad. That'll still maintain the actual silhouette. Maybe it'd look better if it was going down, actually. That's not bad. I like the downwards. Wonder, would it be wise to try something here? Spaghetti, what the hell, man? What are you saying right now? You sound crazy. Everybody at the club thinks you're just being too much, bro. Hagen Kacheski tip, and then it cuts off. But it says $2. Thank you. If it's up to you, you don't like comics, I'd at least love you to look at this pic. These comments are made alongside Gears 2. I've probably seen pictures of them before. No, I do like comics. I really enjoy them. I enjoyed Watchmen, classic. I read manhwas as well. Occasionally mangas, but more so manhwas. Let me see. Zoop, 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 zoop. Image. Grabbing. Yeah, these go hard. I love this art. The fucking deep blacks for the shadowing. It's like some... That's one of my favorite styles that I see, like American comics drawn in. That's crazy. 18 years ago, Euroma Island. 4 years before E-Day. The Pendulum Wars. Those are dope-ass guns. Damn. Damn! Alright, this doesn't look half bad. If I hide that, I duplicate this, is going to be wing, mid, back, new. And then I do Y0. Admittedly, looking better. Could probably even push it back further to make space for the next one. As far as I can push it back is right there. Better. It's looking better. Still maintains the silhouette as well. Looking good. Today I learned you can set Blender to inches instead of meters. Why would you ever want to do that? Why would you use inches for anything precise? Everything usefully precise is in the metric system. Why would you say, if you set that to inches, you're basically asking for disaster to strike. Oh yes, I would like to set it to inches so I can do things in multiples of 12. Very sad. Okay, there is a final piece here of this structure, which is this part here. So I modeled this yesterday, of course. Well, okay, I modeled all of this yesterday. I don't want to get copyright stricken by showing like some piece of proprietary woo-wah. But I think this one looks probably the worst out of all of them. It's just really ugly and disgusting, and I hate it. But we can do better. Actually, the one part I do like is this outer thing. I think it's kind of cool that it has a little indent there. Tutorial I was following did it, so... Gotta start converting to meters. Gotta start converting! Yeah, I'm gonna try to mimic this shape because I actually like how it came out. This is one of the few pieces where I was like, oh, nice. Except for this part. I don't know what the fuck happened down here or why it happened like that, but it's nasty. Maybe I can actually just salvage this part because it's not bad. It's actually not bad. And it's based off of the old pieces. Hey again, thank you for another 2! Thank you, thank you. It's a fun fact. I believe the Pendulum Wars was 80-year-long war. What the fuck? The oldest surviving member of the war is a Carmine, who was then promptly killed as soon as the Locust showed up. Bruh. Of course it was a fucking Carmine. Oh, no wonder this looks so cursed. The geometry's absolutely fucked beyond belief. How did this happen? How did I fuck it up that hard? I'm so confused. You know what? Nah, fuck all this. I'm just gonna remake this piece. Well, no, it would still be kind of a pain in the ass. Let me turn off mirror. Move that there. Make a little triangle there. Create a little face here. And all of this needs to not be like extruded out for no reason at all. That looks a little better. A little more promising. Not a bad shape. I think I might just keep it like this. Although... Hi, Weasel. Something's wrong here. Maybe it's the shading, dissolve, edge. Really no edge for me to connect this to. Oh right, it doesn't loop over. I'll just knife it until it does. Kind of aggressive as fuck. Just knife it until it dies. Why is your cat sniffing my setup? She's weird. She got Pico, so she just likes to like sniff and lick things. I love you, Weasel. You're so cute, my kid girl. So cute. I love you. Alright, now that I got that sorted out, what the fuck is going on here? I would never add custom normal split face data. Maybe it's the sharps? Might be the sharps. Oh yeah, I think it was. Okay, that looks a bit better. Not flawless, but better. Hey again, thanks for another 2. Appreciate it. Also, fun fact about Halo. Did you know Bungie's making a Halo MMO where you play as a UNSC in the Covenant? Yeah. And you know what? You want to know some important detail about that game? In that game, humans were forerunners. Ooh, I said it. Had to be done. Had to do it to him. Wait, is this curved? Is this thing fucking curved? No. Not. Right. What the fuck is going on? I'm scared. I'm confused and I'm scared. Let's do scale Y, drag 0 on this entire face here, and then GX there. Grab all of that. We're gonna mark it as sharp on the outside. We should give a nice angle there. I don't know, I actually kind of liked it before when it looked kind of sharp like a sword almost. That was pretty cool. I like that. Okay, now that that's there, we're tempted to do something on the inside as well. Maybe I could pull this entire thing here, like inwards. Blood doors look like buttholes. They are literally in the files called sphincters. You are not at all wrong. The hidden face in here that whole time. I would have never seen it. I don't think I like this shape. I think it was better before when it was outwards. Yeah, this is a pretty good shape. Yo, Hagen, thanks for the 2. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. He said, also, I genuinely want your opinion on this. I know it might be drawn, but I haven't been a fan of this series in a while. But did you hear Destiny 3 is a gacha game? There's no way that's true. They would be chasing the right trend 2 months ago. Destiny Rising is officially a gacha game. That's not really Destiny 3 though, it's like Destiny Mobile. Bro. Do you want to listen, I'm not trying to be like all epic based. But Brother, gacha gamers are like Coomer brained. They either want extremely badass, edgy guy characters, or they want overly sexualized, ultra mega, sexy, hot anime characters. Okay, that's what gacha gamers are. That's just who they are. Ain't nobody gonna buy this shit. That is the wrong market, bro. You just stepped into the wrong market. That's just not gonna work. That game is gonna flop hard. Hagen, thank you for the 2. Thank you. You said, as far as I heard, it's basically Destiny 3 because the CEO canceled the actual Destiny 3. Well, that is dude. Fire whoever decided that that was a good idea. Okay, because they clearly, their one job is to be smart about this market overall and like to make money for the company in this market. They have failed. Okay, they're so out of touch that they are getting, that's embarrassing, bro. That's actually just embarrassing that they don't even realize. That is hella embarrassing. Is that John Sentinel? Yeah, we're looking at John Sentinel here. I've been making a full remake. In fact, I think I'm pretty happy with how this part of the wing looks. Game developers once again being out of touch. Out of mind, out of sanity. To be honest, I think most game devs are like actually really smart and play a lot of games and get this and understand like pretty well what's gonna do good and what's not. It's not the game devs for the most part. I don't think it is at all. Game devs are actually really smart. They play games. They fucking love video games. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's just like everybody else. Management. So I hate that that just keeps happening, but it has yet to be proven false. It's usually management fucking up. Okay, those are better back panels, although this angle is kind of atrocious. That's a bit better. Alright, not too bad. I think those are decent shapes. That leaves mostly everything here decently shaped. I do need a core for the center, though. The inside of this Guardian right now is completely hollow, and it looks a bit silly. Hagen, thanks for another 2. Thank you. And I see you, Hyper. Hagen, you said you missed my last dono. Frowning. Sorry, I was really into what I was looking at. But also, I wanted to ask if you would be willing to watch this. It's only 6 minutes, and how I learned how fucked things have gotten. It's also very funny. Yes. Remind me in a minute. I want to brainstorm something really quick, and then I'm down to spend a couple minutes watching some stuff. Hyper, thank you for the 5. Thank you. You said, hey, RS, do you also go on the Mission Cortana and watch the flood door animations for hours, too? I also enjoy admiring the textures, too. Yeah. You really do love your flood crust. You really do. And you know what? Nobody can ever take that from you, Hyper. Nobody ever will take that from you. I mean, personally, I only stare at it for like 3 to 4 hours at a time. But I get that's, you know, it's rookie numbers. I get it. Not trying to brag or anything. I could theoretically put an untextured version of this in game. It's like sort of, kind of done. No, it's not done. Flood freak ups. No, no. Like, model-wise, I definitely still want to change a decently substantial amount on this, but not bad. Maybe somebody would make a meme out of that meme. It's like, P. Diddy got caught with the flood sphincter door. Yo, Hagen, thanks for the $2 tip. Don't forget my other dono throws money at you to remember. I find it so funny I'm paying you to read something, though. I honestly don't mind. You deserve it all. No, I don't deserve it all, but I will be happy to take it. Thank you. And thank you for that, too. I did screw it up. You said, oh, here, you were talking about the Destiny thing. Yeah, God, ADHD brain made me forget about that immediately, but yes, that still bothers me. You said, it's sad to me, but I hope I'm wrong. I heard during the mass firing, he ended up canceling plans for Destiny 3 and put resources toward Destiny Rising. Same guy who fired them bought a bunch of sports cars to show his employees. Oh my God, I heard about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys right now, because I have common sense, okay? Destiny Rising, as a like mobile gacha game, is going to fail really hard. It's extremely clear. Gacha only works when the characters are a certain way, and Destiny's characters are not that way. Therefore, it is going to fail based on that single premise alone. That is just obvious. Anybody who has been in the gaming sphere as long as like I have, or as long as some of you guys have, people know what gacha games are, okay? Nobody is confused by what a gacha game is. It's just a fucking gamba, okay? But when there's like ooh-woo cute anime girls or like really badass flashy animations and stuff, people are gonna be like, you know what? I will shell out a little money for this because it's addicting and fun and it's pretty cool. You know what people aren't gonna be shelling out a lot of money for and acknowledging the fucking scam gacha? This. Probably. It's just too like hyper realistic. No style to it, no flash, no flare, just kind of boring. Destiny, bro. Nobody's like freaking out over like these Destiny characters. Oh, I don't know what. They said the D2 Apollo project will be inspired by Half-Life. I don't know what that is. I hope they go back to making Destiny 3, because that gacha project is going to flop really fucking hard. They need... a Destiny 3 would be a much better investment. Like Destiny 2, but doesn't make everybody hate them. That'd be sick. Okay, anyway, we need to... Last step before... Like, there's still some modeling, I'm sure, that needs to be tweaked and fixed, etc., but... Maybe doing Marathon? Oh, that's true. They gotta move away from Destiny IP. They fucking cursed that shit too hard. Alright, we gotta do a core for this thing. The original version of this, before I started modeling all this, the OG had literally just a gigantic cylindrical capsule in here. Not epic. And I need to do something better than that. Hagen, thanks for the 2. When do you want to have me remind you to watch the video, by the way? Apologies not wanting to rush you. I don't know, just in a little bit. I'll take a look at it. I just want to... I'm, like, trying to get this modeling part mostly done right now. Huge scale. Yeah, this guy is enormous. He's really, really big. I mean, here's our chief next to a sentinel. These guys are already really big. They're, like, the hunters of the sentinels. And then that guy compared to... It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm honestly looking forward to rigging this, dude. I think it'll be sick. I don't really know what to do with the giant gaping hole in his head yet, but we'll figure it out. Perhaps I can put some of those floating panels like the Sentinel here has. It kind of has just like a floating panel over the top of his head. That might work. Imagine it teleports and shoots lasers from Red Eye. That's what it does. That is literally exactly what it does. King Sentinel is real. Actually, yeah, this is called a crown. The original leak, even though I can't show any of that on the stream, I named it the same thing here just because it made it sense. It's crown. That is King Sentinel's crown. He has a crown, he has a cape. RJ hates the overpowered blazer. Listen, this guy's not going to have an instant death beam. I learned from that mod I did ages ago before mod tools with the giant Guardian boss fight, an instant damaging laser is just not very fun. So it's going to be more like the Scarab beam where it like takes time to travel. Or like, without the crown it's bald. He's bald! No! That looks pretty cool, though. Not too bad. Not too bad. Ow, Weasel, why are you gripping me? Hey, thanks for the 2. Appreciate it. He said, also, last thing before I promised to shut my lips, I was so furious at their updated, before their last DLC where they let you replay. Ow, Weasel, stop it. They let you replay events literally when the game is ending. It made me so mad because I missed Saint 14 story due to the burnout from the Vex. I'll be honest, I haven't played Destiny 2 in so long, so I don't know what half of that shit means, but it's cool that they let you replay events. I don't know. I know that really made sense to me because I haven't played Destiny 2 in a long time. Sorry. I just don't get it. Bevel the crown. I was thinking about it. This is just how the squared off bits are. I was trying to make the crown in the same style as the actual arms because these were based off of the actual arms that were on the Sentinel. Down here I noticed there were some similarities between the major design of that and this guy down here. Guardian. God. I wanted the ability to replay the DLC. You know, the DLC we paid for? Oh, yeah, no. No, you don't get that. Funny because, like, in World of Warcraft, you have to play through all of the expansions. In Destiny's, no. No. Little one from the multiplayer map? Yeah, this is the Epitaph Sentinel. Almost certainly, it is the most up-to-date model of the Sentinel. I mean, obviously, it's shipped in retail, Halo 3, so... Or of the Guardian, I mean. So I used it as reference for a lot of the pieces of the big Sentinel here. But then a lot of it just ends up being based off of, like, some of them fully custom, some of them based off of the leak, which obviously I can't show and I won't be using any parts from. I just based the models off of them. Is the little one from the multiplayer map? Yeah. Oh, no, I just read that. Hagen, thanks for the 2. To summarize, between DLCs, they have limited time story events. If you missed it, you missed it. They updated the game to let you replay them, but only events during the update, after, not before. That's lame. I bet it wouldn't be too much work to... Well, that probably would be, but still. Kind of lame. Nice that they did at least something, but I hope they continue to work on that, because that's kind of sad. Dude, I want to see this thing in game so badly. Yeah, I think the new covers are a bit better. Well, I think I should bevel it. Mr. Aki Stick! Thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. And your first ever super chat. Apply the back of the OG Guardian to that big boy. Yeah, I thought about it. I just don't know if that would look very good. Because the OG Guardian doesn't have a back. This is the back. So I tried to do a little bit of inspiration from it. The OG Guardian's just open in the back. It just has these 2 floating pieces here. They're kind of just stuck in there. And that's about it. There's like a core and it's surrounded by some floating metal panels. And then there's just these 2 things right here. That's about it. Other than that, it's completely naked. The only Sentinel that has a back cover is this giant serializer. In fact, I don't even want to give it a core. I know it's supposed to have some kind of a core, but I'm chilling on that, to be honest. I swear to God, my cat's being annoying on purpose. Hagen, another 2, thank you very much. He said, sent you one last donation earlier that you missed based on what I was talking about. Though, I will say, I get your stance that it would be hard to put all the old events in, but I at least expected a few. Based on what you'll see in what I said in my last donation. My bad for missing them. They just keep rapid firing. He said, it's lame because it was updated in the final It's lame because it was updated in the final DLC of the game, so literally years after it has been out, meaning you can currently only get to replay like 3 events out of 20 or 30. That is genuinely disappointing. I don't know how hard it would be. I mean, it's the Halo engine, technically, or the Destiny engine, but I don't know. They probably made like some major advances, so who knows? Hopefully it's not too hard to do. I feel like they could probably pull it off. There's just probably not enough resources to allocate to something like that. That would be my guess. It's just like not worth it. They gotta do other shit. They gotta make money. Their studio's fucking eating ass right now. Gotta be done. Damn, I do want to do more with this. Like, I don't want there to just be like a gaping hole on the inside of this thing. I'm gonna go grab, I think, some more coffee real quick. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I just want to quickly go do that. This is, I think what's gonna happen is when I get back here in a minute, I'm gonna do a little bit more tweaking, and then I'm gonna try throwing this into the game. Sentinels are evil. They destroy all crust. That's true. That is true. They're like your worst nightmare hyper. Sentinels don't want any crust at all. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Be right back. Then we'll get this guy, a test version of him anyway, in-game. Damn it, Demon. Thank you for the 5! You don't need cloth physics or you don't need cloth physics if you make the cape out of fire or smoke. Oh, that's where you're wrong. You need cloth physics and the cape needs to be made out of fire and smoke. That's that good shit right there. You'll see. You'll see. I'll be back. Coffee is also doubling as getting Weasel some time out of the room, yes. Come on, Weasel, let's go! Alright, apologies for the long break. Made myself some food real quick. Demon with a 5, and I see Didact with a $2 tip. First Didact with a $2 tip, he said, what if instead of freaky, it was floody? And instead of, it was assimilation. Floody assimilation? Hyper's into that. Hyper's hell into that. Demon, thanks for the 5, man. Said, the fuck is that ugly yellow vomit color thing? I hate the color yellow. My brother in Christ, this is not ugly. This is a giant chocolate chip cookie. And I am the king who wears it. Also, the color yellow isn't ugly. In context, it's great. See, Kipper gets it. Alrighty. Would you like to be mouth breathing? That hell no! Consume the cat. With how much he's been meowing lately, I'm thinking about it. Let me grab this whole dude right here. Does he match? How well does he match the concept art? Pretty dang well, to be honest. Pretty dang well. Especially if we hide the cape, he basically becomes... He becomes like nearly 1-to-1. Which is great. You love to see it. Not perfect, but he's close. His head's a little taller, the crown's slightly higher. He's a little less wide. Not bad, though. Not bad. Scale is off? No, scale's correct. How would you create the misty effect from the cape? I'll show you. So in-game, the Halo 3 flag looks like this. And you'll notice it's got these kind of like bite marks eaten away into it. Basically what I need to do basically, you see the way that there's kind of like flowing textures over this? While this is cloth physics, it's also like animated with stuff flowing all over it. What I would do is essentially this, but instead I would have sort of a mask that looks like it's cut up like a chopped up cape, and then I would have kind of like plasma flowing through the shape of it, which would look pretty cool. It'd basically be this flag, but just fancier. It'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. That sounds fucking sick, right? It'd be a lot like this material here. It's just kind of plasma-y. And flowing, but it would be in the shape of a ripped up cape rather than just like a solid tube for the most part. Demon, thank you for the 5! To dip them cat in liquid yellow. Worst sentence I can think of. I will admit, liquid yellow does sound really gross, and it only makes me think of pee-pee. Rejected messaging a cute girl giggling to himself? That's actually exactly what I'm doing. I hate that you added me like that. Demon, thank you for the 2. Shouldn't the cape be smoke, not plasma? It's like plasma smoke. I'll see if there's a way I can make an animated, just kind of scrolling texture for the mask. He's messaging Cortania. I hate it here. Anyway, the cape should be pretty easy to do. I have some alpha maps and substance painter I used to use for like ripped up clothing that should work really good for the cape. The cape, like the plasma. Because in the concept art, it's very obviously just like this very wispy overall cape. But the version that we saw that I can't show anymore is kind of just a plasma cloak for the most part. I don't want to do it yet though, because the last part of this that I really need to do, if I do decide to do a core and not just leave it relatively empty in the back, is close up this area here and figure out kind of how I want to do that. Because this open part in the back looks a little bit silly, and if I close it up somehow and have some like extra bit here, then what I can do is make the cape completely solid on the back, which would be pretty cool. Why is he wearing an elytra? He's just trying to, look, he beat the Ender Dragon, he did his shit, now he's trying to make a huge build, and if he doesn't have an elytra and some fireworks, he's not going to be able to do shit. Maybe I should just close up the whole headpiece. Maybe I can make it solid and then poke a hole in it for the crown. Are you gonna make the other Guardian variants or just this big boy? I think for now I'm just gonna do this one. I'm not against doing the other one. It would be really sick, but I just don't have any concrete plans for that. But probably. Weasel. Why is my cat so loud? Oh wait, that was the opposite of what I want. I want to do that. The cat hates being locked up so much. She's also such an ass. Hey, Weasel. You're so sweet, Weasel. My Weasel is here. I love the Weasel. Peppy is also baby. Yeah, Peppy is my child. If anybody tries to do some shit to Peppy, I'll just murder you on the spot. It's literally on site. Weasel, you're very cute and lovely, and I see you, and I know you want out, but you can't just keep going on my desk. I'm working here, my girl. I'm working here. I know I'm working the corner, Weasel. Gotta let me provide, Weasel. Oh, you know what? Does this piece still have... I bet it's got... No, it's got no custom normal split data. Why is it acting all weird? Must have some kind of hard edge from the auto smoother. Why do I have an auto smooth on? No, I don't. Is edge split? Triangulate? That's weird. Oh, okay. The new faces are just being read as flat. Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright, we'll leave that section open. We'll move the crown forward slightly. Then we can close this part up here. While I'm at it, do the inside bit too. Otherwise, I'll totally forget about it and it'll look super weird. Okay, so that should be fine. Then I can extrude this down to here, like so. Close that inner part up. Good, good. And then I can extrude this down to here and close it up there. Extrude Y, make sure these match up. Literally can't see shit. Close enough. And then extrude down and over. Bring it up a little, connect that. Okay, that's kind of a cool shape for the back. That could work. Although I might bring it down more. We'll see, but that's not bad. Then we'll do these at Y scale 0. Drag those over till they connect, hopefully. And then move that one up a little bit. We can do this. Okay. Topology's terrible. It's kind of ass. But at least we have something solid to work with. I'm gonna merge these. That's a little better. Open that up so it's a little bit smoother overall. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I think for the shape on the opening here, just being a square is pretty gross, and I don't like it. Alright. It works, but I really hate the shape. You learn to model like this? This is not modeling well, okay? Just for the record, I don't want anybody at any point to think this is good modeling. This is like very mid-tier modeling. I know how to model, but it's not very good. I'm getting it done, and that's about it. It's enough to accomplish the modeling that needs to be done. Move this to Y0 perfectly, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Y0. Y is at 0. The same thing up here. Set U, scale Y0. Make sure your Y is at 0. I think everything else here should be good. Alright, nice. That's not bad. I think as far as like a back cover goes, that shape's pretty decent. Maybe I could reduce the curvature up to the top. Kind of close it down a bit more. Make it more of a subdued, like, more neutral shaped structure. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. What exactly is this thing? It is a gigantic Guardian Sentinel, known only through the dig site leaks did we learn the information that it's called the Guardian Serializer. I can only assume it was called that in those leaks due to the fact that they probably had info from Bungie. I doubt they just kind of made the names up. They probably got some inside knowledge and know that it's called that. So yeah, that's what it is, and it's pretty rad. This is my own model of it. We know now that you can't show any leaks on stream, so I went ahead and remodeled everything. None of this is leaked content. Obviously, that would be really terrible to show. I would get immediately a copyright strike. So while a lot of this is directly inspired by the shapes that were used on the leaked model, none of them are any leaked content. It's all my own models. I hand modeled every single piece from scratch and then reworked them, and then grabbed some parts from the original Guardian, modified them pretty heavily. So overall, it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Glad we got the back covering of that head taken care of. That was bothering me a lot, to be honest. So the entire thing is mostly sealed up. I'm gonna modify this bit. Make a new save because I don't want to lose the symmetry that I had because it did look good. Okay, not bad. The cape itself is kind of gross. I'll probably rebuild this cape. The side ones are fine. It's just this cape is kind of... Shading could be better, but it's not horrible. Alright, looks pretty good, to be honest. Alrighty. As far as the main shapes go, I'm pretty happy with it. There's more that needs to be added, so it's not really worth... Is this a vehicle or an NPC? Technically both, but you're not supposed to drive it. It's a vehicle in the sense that in Halo 2, the Sentinel... What are the big boys that have like rockets and needles and stuff? What am I thinking of? The Sentinel? Not a Constructor, not Aggressor. Fuck, why am I blanking on this name? Enforcer! Ah, thank you. Yeah, the Sentinel Enforcers are actually in Halo 2 a vehicle type entity. They run as though they're like a flying vehicle, which gives them special properties and like animations and stuff. And this also needs to be a vehicle type. I may not do it as a vehicle type though, because when I made my Guardian Sentinels, I did them as bipeds, and that gave them a much wider range of animations, which look really good. So I might end up... Where's my controller? I gotta plug it in. What I might end up doing is making them a biped as well, though it entirely just depends on how the animation sets look. I personally decided to make the Guardian Sentinels bipeds just because I thought that the like movement animations looked kind of nice. I do need to fix them. The fact that they rotate off the bottom is goofy. They should be rotating based off the eye for sure. Hey, thanks for the 2! Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. He said, oh, I forgot a fun fact for you. I learned recently he was genuinely confused about. Apparently my old friend group that quit playing Helldivers 2 a long time ago is somehow famous. I came back to the Helldivers 2 community and recently got called Noble 1. So confused. Wait, what is Noble 1? What does that mean? Got called Noble 1. Is that a good thing? I'm not like deep in the Helldivers community. I'm not super familiar. That's crazy that your friend group just got like super famous though. Yeah, I still like these animations. I might re-texture these guys so that they look a little bit like cleaner. Not bad. It's not like authentic to the original. It's actually sort of similar. My animation's just like way crazier, and I have the wings out on the Guardian at all times, which I don't think the wings are supposed to be out. I think they're supposed to be tucked away until it does something. Maybe. I mean, that's how it was in the old ones, but I like them, to be honest. I think they look cool when they're out. It gives it a cool silhouette. Yo, Hagen, thanks for the 2! Appreciate it. They were comparing me to Noble 1 and From Reach. I used to be the leader of the first Helldiver Honor Guard back on the game's release. We were dedicated to helping SOS missions for other players. We also sadly disbanded and died on the creek due to PS drama. Fucking drama, dude. How the fuck? Just play video games! I hate drama. God damn, I hate drama. Wait, did I... Wait. The lines that I drew here... Ah, they were inspired by this. I didn't even remember. The lines that I drew on there, I guess I drew them based off this concept art, because it's very similar. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat, man. Neat. Man, I really want to get this guy in game. He's like droopy and scary looking. Like this guy is just all high and tight and shit. This guy's fucking. I loved getting to see Guardian Force. I really hope it's not lost to time now. It will only not be lost to time if Dig Site comes together and makes it real. Because as of right now, unless you're Dig Site, it is basically like a fully bannable offense to stream any leaked content, which is why I had to spend so much time remaking this entire thing from scratch. Spent like literally all day yesterday putting it together. Isn't Dig Site done? I don't know. And closer to getting this dude in game? Yes. We finally finished remodeling the back piece here. I'm reasonably satisfied with how the back chunk there looks, so I'm thinking I could try making a basic armature and throwing him in game. I'm not gonna have him be animated at all, but I want to just like kind of see how he would look. And I also kind of want to try doing the cloth physics just to see like how possible that really is. I really want to start texturing him, but in reality, yeah, that's gonna take a while. I haven't even done UVs for him. He's not even like fully set into the correct model setup. We could try though. We can give it a go. Kind of sad that it all basically has to be abandoned, not gonna lie. I mean, that, like I said, it depends, right? Like if Dig Site's still going, then it's not abandoned. Gotta love the Marathon callback. I mean, there's a lot of callbacks to Marathon and Halo. There's a whole lot of them. I'm gonna do this Guardian 12 is gonna be Guardian 13. All right, and so for Guardian 13, I'm gonna try cleaning it up quite a bit. And by cleaning it up, I will hopefully be able to just get this thing set up in all the right ways. So I lower was originally UV mapped onto the old school Guardian. I pulled it from that. All right, let's organize everything. We have arms bottom, arms top, cape. I'm gonna hide that for now. It's not super important. This is the crown. It's got a bunch of stuff. Empty, not important. Eye lower. Eyelid. Guardian, this is going to be eye. Hood bottom, hood top. I call it head top. Head bottom. Ribs are fine, although I do need to do the UVs before I apply the modifiers. Hagen, thank you very much for the 6. Very much appreciated. You missed my last down. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'll read it. Also, it's the 2-hour mark. As requested, I'll remind you about the video you said you're interested in watching. Hope you like it. It's sad but funny as heck. Bet I will. Also, thank you for the $2 tip. PS, meaning PlayStation. My friends got tired of all the fuck-ups and community hatred at the time back then, so they all stopped playing. I came back recently, was hanging out with people. It's just funny how many friends I made. That's pretty dope. I haven't played a game in a while where things have been like that, but that sounds pretty fun. What is this? There's an empty object. Oh no, it's all the way over here. These are the old back plates based on the old school ones. We got some slightly fancier new ones. I don't know if I love this design on the back, but I'll leave it for now. It's kind of reminiscent of the classic Guardian. Alright, let's get these all renamed while we're here. Wings bottom back. New. No, we don't need the new anymore. Then we have wing mid back, wing top back. Okay, so every object seems to be good. It'd be kind of a shame to like UV this whole thing, but at least adding seams will never be a bad thing. Would Helldivers along with all the buffs during nerf days, I might have PTSD. Helldivers 2 was fun. Now if you play with the right people, well, I mean, it was always fun for me. I didn't really have any complaints with the game. Okay, the only thing that needs a little bit of love is the capes, to be honest. In fact, I'm gonna delete these back parts of the cape. I know I need to add them back, but it's really ugly. It's not great. Well, I'll add that back, but for now he's gonna be capeless. I don't know how well the cloth physics thing is gonna work for this guy, because I know you're supposed to be able to do some kind of cloth render model import, but I don't know anywhere in the game where cloth render models actually exist. Instead, it's usually just a square grid attached to a marker, and I don't know if the weight actually affects gravity or not. Let me see. Let me go in game. Spawn in with the flag. If I look all the way down with the flag. Oh wait, I saw it at the top of my screen. Let me see if gravity affects it. But I still have Halo 4, the keybind stuck in my head. Obviously wind affects it, but does the weight value have gravity? It looks like it does have gravity, which is good. And it's set and attached to specific marker points that are shared, probably with the same name, multiple marker points. Theoretically, it should be okay. I can probably pull this off. Seems less blowy. Oh, that's pretty blowy. It's just cloth sim. It's nothing too crazy. Alright, in order to get this in the game, at the very least, for the cloth test, it's going to be Guardian cloth. Alright, so that's cool and all. I think I should put this all on one material. I can't imagine it would really need to be on anything more than like a... Well, it's pretty huge, actually. The Scarab has many materials. I could probably separate it out all into like a big material. I'll do... Let's do Guardian head. And then we'll link the head, the hood, the arms, and the crown. Those are all relatively complex pieces. Infinite style 40 materials. We're doing Halo 3 fidelity, alright? So all of those are going to go onto the head. Be a new material. As for all of these can go onto the Guardian body. Maybe I'll do body front and body back. Yeah, I'll deselect these. This will be a new collection. Guardian front, and then the rest will be a Guardian back. This music's a little loud. Nobody told me it was this loud. I'll put the eyelid on the head as well, even though it's technically part of the body front. Should hopefully help a bit with texture res stuff. And then the cape will be separate. Alright, so as for all of this, remove all that. Link all those materials. As for the front, we'll do Guardian front. Guardian back. I think 3 materials should be plenty for this thing. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I could technically throw it in game right now, but it doesn't have any materials or UVs or anything. But I am a little curious to see what it would look like, even if it's all just going to be like solid pink or like a mix of pink, blues, and checkerboard textures. I think it would be pretty cool to see, so fuck it, dude. I want to see what it looks like. We'll export it as a JMS, a Halo 3 JMS. For now, oh wait, I gotta give it a armature. A little single bone armature. Root. Let's undo that, because apparently my armature was like 40 miles away. And we'll try that again. Bro, armature, what the fuck, man? Yeah, of course it's gonna do that. Why, bro? I literally just fixed this. There we go. Parent it to that, and then we should be chilling. So that means that we can get it in game. It won't be animated, it won't have proper textures or anything, but we can at least see it. Bad tip goal today? Yeah, people have been really generous today. It's been really pretty crazy. I'm grateful, very grateful. I want to see what this looks like in game, even with fucked up textures. Yeah. Try that again. We're exported as a JMS, Halo 3, asset subdirectories, right there. We got already our command prompt open to import them into the game. Get a tags folder. We'll get a data folder. Objects, characters. So this was Guardian Serializer. That was the name of it. So we'll throw that name in there, and then we'll throw the render model in, and now you can get it. So we do tool, render, objects, characters, Guardian Serializer, draft. Actually, why am I doing draft? We could do final. We could just see a little bit of lighting on him, so it looks a little bit better. Pretty simple model, shouldn't be anything too crazy. You know, now that I think about it, now that I have it made, we can go objects, characters, serializer, and then, oh, it's right. Gotta give him a model. He needs a model, and probably needs like a vehicle tag and stuff, but I'm just gonna give him a scenery tag for now, because I'm gonna be lazy about it. I'm not gonna give him a physics model or anything. We'll do that later. Maybe once his design is more finalized. But yeah, we need a scenery object. Which character has a scenery object? Oh, I bet the flood tank does. He doesn't. Yeah, there we go. My Godzilla model had a scenery object version of itself, so we can do that. We're in a Guardian Serializer. Bro, he's serial, straight up. Okay. Put him there. We'll clear everything except the render model. And we can spawn him in. Like I said, he's not going to have textures. He's going to look like half Da Vinci Code Easter egg, half solid pink and pastels. But he'll be in as a test. Oh shit, he's huge. Ooh, he looks kind of cool. Especially that big dark interior piece. I definitely need to make some kind of structure on the inside. Yep, that's pretty scary. Large, huge! Would he survive a glassing beam? No, probably not. I'd be pretty surprised. He looks pretty dope though. Like obviously I need to give him actual UVs. I mean literally, it's funny with the UVs, you can just see where I like started stretching the fuck out of stuff and extruding the model. This started out as a cube right here. Went. Oh, it looks like the battle pass. On God. Oh, the crown is inverted. That's a shame. I didn't even notice. Wondering why it looked so dark. It looks cool though. It looks really cool. This guy, but animated, would go crazy hard. Like I imagine, like you know, a lot like how when you get the when you get in the Mega Mantis, it like has all those clunking noises, like chuk, chuk, chuk. I want to have that kind of like metallic impact sound for him, like when his ribs are like extending, and chuk 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 chuk, and his like eye kind of like pulls down. This kind of comes out, the crown goes up, the arms move and stuff. Like that would be sick. That would be sick as hell. Inside of his head is kind of chaotic. There's a lot of just model clipping in here. I tried to avoid it as much as I could, so it's not the worst, but it could be better. Everything is relatively clipping free, though. I tried to be very careful about how I layered all the objects in here. Now, you know what I'm so curious about? I feel like even before, I feel like it should be a vehicle, it will. This cape, the cape is going to be challenging because the cape only works in squares, and this is not a square shape. It has more of like a trapezoid, and I don't think you can do trapezoids. If I do it as a cape, I think it's, unless it has gravity, it's going to just like not work right. Will the crown have an electric effect when the eye is charging? You know, I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah, probably. That'd be really cool. The Big Daddy Guardian. Ooh. Ooh. He looks so cool, man. I can't wait to get actual textures on him. He's gonna look sick as fuck. Have lightning arc around the crown? I think so. I think that'd be really sick. Like, the same way the scarab tendrils kind of have like lightning arcing between them. You can have it like kind of zapping. Because what this thing is going to do is when it starts firing, this thing is going to launch upwards. It's going to go like chunk, and it's going to pull out. That's why it has like a sheath, kind of like a sword. It goes chunk, and it goes up. And it's going to like, I like that idea, like lightning going between it, like. And we can have like this eye part slide downwards. And then we can have like each one of these ribs are going to be separated onto their own bones. So it's going to like. Also the wings, which is technically the name of these like parts here, could be like opened up if I wanted to do that. I don't know if I will, to be honest, but they can be. They are technically separate objects that can like move around as needed. I don't know if I'm going to move them for any reason, but they can. Like, oh, you guys couldn't even see, my bad. You can literally go, like, have these come out. If need be. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to animate, because the file name for them is wings, but I don't know, to be honest. I'm just happy, dude. This guy looks pretty solid in game already. Glad you can see his crown, too. I was worried about the perspective of him being so tall and the player being so small would mean you wouldn't really see the crown, but you can see it. The tiny-ass Guardian beneath this guy. How's y'all's New Year? Hope it went well. It did go well. And Hagen, oh, you know, I gotta watch that video, Hagen. I was so distracted getting this done. Let me see it. Oh, I gotta go through the tips. Actually, Higging, would you be able to DM it to me or post it in stream chat? It's kind of hard for me to grab links from tips. Wouldn't wings just rotate out? I mean, I don't know. These are like robot sentinel sci-fi wings. Who knows? The Guardian has wings as well, and they kind of just like rotate and fly out. Would it be possible to make the Guardian spawn the smaller ones? Oh shit, you just reminded me actually. I wonder if that Bungie restoration project guy was onto something, because he said something like that happened. I heard that all of his shit was bullshit, but pretty much nothing that he said ended up being incorrect about the Guardian Forest level. Or maybe it was just all public knowledge already, I'm not sure. Because one of the things that was said a long time ago about it was that there was like a big Guardian boss fight where like a bigger Guardian summoned like smaller Sentinels and stuff. Which is possible. Very possible. Yo, Hagen, thanks for the 2. Thank you. I DM'd it to you, my friend. Yep. Now that we got this in game, I'll take a look and then we'll start texturing this thing. Skeletor hates the state of Destiny 2. Is this a gaming commentary channel? No! My God, not again! Oh, there you are. Isn't this the guy who, the voice of the guy who does the Sonic dubs?
Where is it? There! What the fuck is this?
Well, wait. We have identified another fucky wucky with the dawning. A widow, fucko boy. Oh god, I hate that copy pasta. What up, Braids? I remodeled the Guardian Serializer? I think that's what it's called.
Do I even want to know? It's always the same shit. Different asshole with this company. They keep dropping the ball when it's already on the fucking ground. Episodes are just reskin seasons. Gambit has been abandoned.
Okay, I can't relate to like most of this, to be honest, because I haven't played Destiny 2 since like launch. I did not play a single expansion. I played Destiny 2. I went through and enjoyed the game all the way up to like level 30. Kidded myself out, had a great time, and then I went, okay, thanks. And then I left. So I don't really understand half the shit that they're talking about. But I've heard on the sidelines for a while a lot of this shit, and a lot of people complaining. I don't know if I want to watch a whole lot of 6 minutes of something that I basically don't understand, so for now, I shall leave. Wouldn't it make more sense to animate first to make sure to get the function before fashion? Yeah, I just want to do UVs. But also the reason it wouldn't necessarily make sense to animate yet. Actually, no, I guess there wouldn't be any problem with it. I'm pretty sure the only animated parts for this would be the rib cage. Or no, actually, I do have to UV first before I animate, because I would have to animate this rib cage, but I want them all to share UV coordinates, so I can't animate until they're separate. But if I separate them, then I won't get optimized UV space. So, gotta fix that first. This is gonna be kind of ass, to be honest. Did you figure out the back of the head? Yeah, I did. I just ended up creating a closed cover for it and having a whole opening for the crown to poke through so that I can extend and retract as needed. You win this round, and I will continue to win. I think it looks decent enough. Looks clean. Yeah, it's good enough, you know. Doesn't need to be perfect. I'm almost tempted to do the same thing with the under smaller side part, but then if I didn't, I don't know, I kind of like them like this. They look like shoulder pads. Kind of cool. Alrighty. So first things first, I'm gonna go here, UV editing, Alright, I'll have to basically redo the whole UV for this bit, because we'll first grab that like that. I'm going to... Boy, man, I really fucking hate UVs. Things look so cool. Monolith of Death, yet also Protector of Ancient Secrets. It's so cool. I am very excited to have this thing functioning and looking cool. I'm really excited to go into Substance Painter and just make it look badass. I would love to see a Strato. You and me both. I know Corbin really wants to do a Strato Sentinel. I feel like he'd cook really hard to make that look sick as hell. Would it be easier to... No, I'll just leave it like that. I'm going to do the outside basically completely here. Get the entire top part. I think if it's going inwards, it's fine. I'm trying to remember if it's convex or concave that UV struggle with. I think like that's going to be good. We can mark that as a seam. Before that, though, let me go there. UV seams from islands. The way that they did it before was kind of just doing the inside bottom and then separating this front bit out as well. Okay. Gotcha. I'm learning from people better than me how to do these UVs. Bungie is still teaching their ways. Yo, Hagen with another 2. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Hold on, let me finish this. That's fair. If you were not that deep in Destiny, would you at least be willing to watch the end where the king shows up at the bits after the part where you want to see they talk about a gotcha game around 410? Oh, they talk about the gotcha game? Okay, yeah, I'm actually down. I'm curious to know. I have a feeling I already know the general consensus around that, but hey. Okay, that should be good for UVs. Let me try that real quick. Unwrap. Nice! That's so clean. That's so fucking clean. Hey, with another 2! He said, thank you. He said, either way, I'm happy you glanced at it. Is that a Destiny fan? It's hilariously sad to me. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I've been looking at, like, the Destiny community and all this bullshit that's been going on with it from the outside looking in for quite a while. And it's just become, like, increasingly obvious to me that it's just the biggest shit show ever. That people are super fucked up and incompetent, and it's just kind of embarrassing. Probably, as usual, management fucking up. I'm gonna remodel this part really quickly. I'm gonna clean up the geo. There would be a lot of like extra annoying space left on this if I didn't do this, so I'm just gonna handle it real quick. It looks decent. Do fill, triangulate. Cool, not bad, not bad. Now they're like more proper, just shoulder pieces. Quickly tries to quads. Hang with another 6, my god. Thank you. Alright, that should be a bit better. Thank you. But yeah, the only part I wanted you to do is... Wait, did I not read that? The 410, the CEO King is talking about the state of the game, and then after that, Skeletor talking about the gotcha game. Do I still have that? Alright, CEO is the king. I'll watch it.
Like, Steve, can we just fire him or something? Not to mention the company is being sued. Again, you say
Wait, they're
that
being
like
sued?
it's my problem, Jenkins. Sir, the game is in the worst state it's ever been in, and morale is as low as our player numbers. Well then, I guess it's come to this. It's time to do what I should have done from the start. Focus our resources on ensuring our product is delivered to a high standard to show the players that we still care. What? No, dipshit. It's time to bust out the golden parachute. But sir, what about the company? What about the company, Jenkins? And don't worry. No matter what happens, I'll be fine. What? My job here is done. But you didn't do anything. Marathon will fix everything. Sir? Lord Bungo, away! Are you okay? Sir?
I guess I could try out Marvel Rivals, but all this ranting about Bungie has made
Marvel
me
Rivals is
hungry.
so good, bro.
Let us ride to Greg's.
I thought your Bronco got impounded.
That's fine. I still got the McLaren. Now, come on.
What are you playing there, Skeletor?
Oh, this. I'm playing Destiny Rising. It's the same game, but the devs actually give a shit.
I mean, that's cool and all, but do you have to do that whilst you're driving down the highway?
What? It's fine. Besides, if I'm
Wait,
going
it's
to play
out?
Destiny 2, I'm going to play the version of the game that actually works. Soon the win will be mine.
Oh, God.
No!
It's actually so well animated. That's fucking crazy. That's funny. What, Destiny Rising is out, though? I thought this was like a gotcha game that's like gonna come out. What does he mean? Is it actually good? The rotoscoping is so good. Yeah, that's high fucking effort rotoscoping. How come I've never heard it? That's what I'm saying. You need to hear my Patrick Bateman. I don't remember with 100% clarity how that bit goes. Maybe I could do it. Subtle off-white coloring. My God. Okay. Wait, is that still connected? Oh, I heard a noise. Hey, again, thanks for the 2! Appreciate it. It's in public alpha, but I think you had to sign up, it said, because right now it's going to take till summer for an update to Destiny 2, and yeah, Destiny Rising is getting so much support and funding. Yeah. I'm not surprised. They need money. Bad. It just do be like that. It do be like that. Quick, print money! We need a mobile app gotcha game! Hurry, print more money! Watch Destiny Rising just be a mobile exclusive. There's just never a PC release. That would be sick. That'd be fucking badass, bro. Be so sick. Alright, so those are good. The next part that shouldn't be too much trouble is this. We'll do UV. Yeah, it should be easy. Let's do seams from islands again. Unwrap that. Easy peasy. Same deal here. We're already UV'd. This is from the Guardian Epitaph. I can go with another 2. Damn, appreciate it. This may tell you how young I am, but someone named Christopher Barrett is suing them for $45 million. Wait, what? Longtime Bungie employee. He was fired by Bungie for behaving inappropriately with at least 8 female employees. At least 8? And he's suing them for $45 million? I'm so confused. So, Big Brain UV Unwrapper says you do half the square, drag down the middle, do another half, and then one up onto there. Alright, Big Brain UV Unwrapper, I'm listening. You go down here, one half there. Okay, I'll probably have to separate it completely from here because it's... But anyway, one half there. I go boom, boom, boom. Mark seam. I don't know if the same thing can work here, but I'll give it a go. Go boom, 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 boom. Yep, no clue what that'll look like, but it's probably gonna be fucked up beyond repair. Wrap. Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. That'll do. Alright, so that's good, that's good. Hey again, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Former Destiny 2 and Marathon director, no idea why he's the one suing them, but I assume that there's the lawsuit they were talking about in the video. Yeah, that would figure. Maybe it was all just bullshit. Maybe he's like trying to fight and be like, nah, you guys can't lie about my ass or some shit like that. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We got this. Probably is gonna get removed, but whatever. I'll UV it anyway. The entire head section should be done if I am... Yeah, arms bottom, arms top, crown. Oh, I didn't do the eye. Did the eyelid, did the shoulders. Okay, so it's just the eye now. Needs to be done. So this is going to be on its own thing. This is going to be on its own thing. This right here is also going to be on its own thing. And then it's just, that's it. That's the whole tweak. Actually, I don't even know if I need that. Clear seams. That should be good. No, that is not going to work. Hagen, goddamn. You really should be out here doing this shit. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 5. If it's a lie, which I ain't gonna say if it is because I ain't a lawyer, it would be a similar situation to the Fallout Black Isles writer who was accused and his reputation ruined and then years later was found innocent in the court of law. It's such a tragedy when shit like that happens, man. Like, you expect, like, rightfully so, everyone's like, yeah, we're just gonna believe, you know, the potential victims in these situations. And then it just turns out people be lying their fucking asses off. Like, that's so sad. That's so fucking sad. I hate when that shit happens. Just abusing people's trust. Making it harder to trust the next person. There's a big old sphere core behind the eye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add that. I was testing it out earlier with the one from the classic Guardian. And it honestly looked pretty good, but there wasn't enough space back then. But now that I've changed up the way the insides work, it should be okay to add one in here. I'll probably remodel parts of the eye later on to allow it to animate a little bit easier. The old school leaked one had the eye actually extend like very far back into the head, so that way the entire thing could kind of like poke out. It would like it would zoom in on you with his binocular eye. Okay, but the entire head's now UV'd. I'm gonna make the eye extend out? Possibly. I think it looks a little bit silly, but maybe. Okay. I'm gonna hide the chest pieces for a second. Now it's just the wings. The ribs are gonna be the only hard part to UV. I think the wings should be pretty easy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep these detailing bits here. Let me see in game. How do they look? I don't even know if they're necessary, to be honest. Like, I added these 3D details into them. Oh, wait. What the fuck? What's going on here? Weird. Anyway, I added this like 3D detailing into here, which I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with, but that's probably fine. Anyway, I'll just unwrap all this like so. I think I should probably get rid of these internal faces here. Just have this be like, hey Weasel. Usually you want to get as much as you can on the front face, so I'll do like the bottom edges here to be on it. Hi Weasel. Hi Weasel. Like so. So just be one big edge like that. Gyarados, thank you for 16 months, man. Good to see you. Thank you very, very much, man. Appreciate it. He said, finished Halo C last a few weeks back, now on to 3. Damn. Wait, what about Halo 2? What about 2, alright? Surely, surely you're gonna do Halo 2 Lasso, right? No, like, it's not like you're scared of it or anything. That's not, not that I'm saying you would be scared to do it. Save that for last. You're pretty real for that. Okay, that was a bad UV decision. Let me try some different scene stuff. What would be the best way to do this? Wouldn't it be like, just do that, right? No, that just leaves the problem there further. Perhaps I should just separate it onto its own entire UV. Why is it doing that? It's being stupid with the UVs. I don't want it to be separate. I want it to stay right there. What the fuck is it doing? Oh wait, maybe if I clear that scene? experiment a little bit here. So that adds that onto there. Maybe I need to add some here. Oh god, it's getting worse! What the fuck?! Hey Weasel. Yeah, nothing's changing. I'm sorry, girl. I love you, but yeah, that shit. You're stuck here with me. We're stuck here together, girl. You notice it's massive? That low taper fade. It's crazy, right? That is the oldest meme. That's not that old. That's like, how old is that? I was like 2 years old, maybe. Your memes are old. I did not lamau that hard. Yo! Gyarados, thank you for the 3! Appreciate it. Or just do a Jervailin, do Halo 2 Lasso Deathless. Ugh. That sounds really fun. Someone go check on Jervailin. There's no way you can do Halo 2 Lasso Deathless and love yourself at the same time. It's extremely impressive, but holy shit, fuck that. Oh wait, did I? Double check my other UVs. I just realized something that might help out with the UV issue I was having. Mark those seams, give it a go. Looks like we got a connecting piece here. Oh. How is that connected? There's some glitchiness happening here. Yo, Hagen, thank you again for another $2. Appreciate it. It's probably my last one for this week. Pinky promise. I want to try to segment myself at least a little. You're awesome, my guy, and I love watching your work. Also curious, do you ever hang out with fans on Discord? I recently joined. Yeah, when we do game nights, I'm in there for a decent few hours. Oh, that's where the issue is. I see. So that's the issue because I reused that part. Another 2, thank you. Said love to chat with you sometime, if that's not weird to ask. I mean, technically parasocial, but I do hang out on for game nights pretty often. We're going to be doing one this weekend as well. So that goes for all you guys here. If you want to do some game nights live on stream and join in the VC, you're more than welcome to. You just got to be a YouTube member, and you may join. I permit it for now. I allow it. Check supporter chat for cuteness. It's gonna be a picture of me. Oh, cute dog. But that's not a dog, that's a cow. What is that? Somebody identify this animal. What the fuck is that thing? It's got hooves? That's a cow. I'm pretty sure, and it's got a funny hump. Yeah, that's a cow. Calf, or technically that's what you sound like right now. Okay, not bad. Where the fuck is this triangle? Oh, I guess I would have to do this here. My cat sits and screams at the door all day. It's her one purpose in life. It must be done. Alright, this is looking pretty good. We got most of the UVs sitting there. It basically comes down now to the ribs and the back pieces, which I don't think should be too hard. I'm gonna have to do better UVs than this in the end, because they're kind of fucking sideways, which is a little bit cursed. Alright, where is it connected? Maybe the corners I can prop these up. Fix them a little bit. Oh, right there. That's a little better when I split the corners up. Not bad. We're cooking. Only a couple more to go. We're actually like, this is probably the most boring part of the whole thing, but we're almost done with it. Oh wait, did I already do all three? Oh shit. Let me double check this, see if I can save a little bit here. If I split that there, that should already technically be split. Split one right there. I guess the outer ones that need to be split. I'll just clean up the shape a little bit. I'll probably just have to reorient a bunch of those UVs. That's alright. Doing it by hand is not the worst thing ever. That leaves the last part to be the ribcage then. Everything is technically half decent UVs except for the ribcage, which is arguably like the most important part because it's probably the most detailed piece on here. This piece was so complicated I basically had to like one-to-one recreate it. It was like one of the few parts where I was just like, no liberties taken. Well, okay, I took a little bit of creative liberties, but not a whole lot. Okay, so that part's gonna be separated, and then I'm just gonna do this part here. Any outward faces are gonna get chopped like so. I'm gonna treat these like basically two separate objects here. Yeah, if you don't mind me just being quiet as fuck for a minute while I calculate this, because this is a little bit challenging to figure out exactly how I want this to work. I think that should be good, and then a split here would be good. Do another, well, I'll keep that one non-split, but this one will split here. We'll split it right here. Or wait, split it right here. This is gonna be, the first one's gonna be fucked up because I can't really visualize what I'm exactly unwrapping here, but okay, yeah, we've got too much connection down here. Let me hide this thing. Using the hell out of my brain. I think if I do that, should help. Cut that off. Okay, that reorganizes that into one piece, that into one piece, and that into one piece, which is pretty much what I was after. Hardly perfect. Hardly perfect, but maybe I should just do it the old-fashioned way and just chop it into individual pieces. That makes sense. Let me see if that's just gonna technically, like, I shouldn't waste UV space. It really doesn't make a difference. It's almost the same. I might as well just keep it this way. Last thing I'll do is just nab these corners so that way it's like reasonably clean. And the geometry's already a nightmare, but that should clean it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's helpful. That's helpful. Okay, that rib is not bad. Downside to everything I just did, I gotta do it again. Because I didn't UV map before I made this modified chest version of it. And that makes me wanna die. At this point, I'm just like, I should just remake this part. Fuck it. I literally might do that. Alright, we're turning on proportional editing. We're getting this thing fixed. Nice. Alright. I am literally being lazy as fuck and just... I'm fixing this the fast as fuck and lazy way. And it's fine. You guys aren't going to judge me for it, and I know that. And that's why I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys, you know. Because you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't judge me for this. My phone farted. Alright, then I'm basically just going to recreate some of the shapes I did here. Like that. I think I even did one in here where it went like this. And there we go. It's UV'd and we have a brand new chest piece. Damn it, I just realized I didn't UV this. Yuki, thanks for gifting a membership. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ross. Explain what happened with the leak. I've been out of the Halo loop lately. Been super busy. Yeah, I got you. Let me quickly do some UVs here. So I can't show any leaked stuff on stream. I did do a couple streams where I showed it off, but I had to delete them, unfortunately, because other people were getting struck down by Microsoft's mighty ban hammer, and I didn't want to risk it for myself. But yeah, that was happening. And basically the leak contained everything DigSite had as reference for like all the stuff they were working on. And actually, if I could clear that scene, what are some shenanigans with this? Anyway, there was a ton of stuff in there. Cut missions going as far as having all of Guardian Forest, all of Forerunner City. It was really cool. I even managed to get Forerunner City in-game. It was really buggy and broken, but it looked sick. We'd be able to not stream it in a Discord VC? Of course. No, definitely not. Who would do that? I'm a good guy. I like to follow rules. Very just cool, normal guy. Okay, not bad. Although there's one last thing I gotta do, now that I think about it, which is to grab you. Grab you. Mark scene. Nice. Okay. With that, I think... Is it all UV'd? Is there anything left to UV? I don't think so. I think that's everything. I'm gonna put this guy in game. We'll see if his UVs are good. They should be. So now instead of having like, he should be like perfect Da Vinci Code. We should no longer see weird stretching. It should be like 100% Da Vinci coded up. Bing chilling. Any day now. What I get for baking final. Nice, dude. Perfect Da Vinci Code texturing. You love to see it. Well, hardly perfect, but looks good nonetheless. That means I could theoretically throw it in Substance Painter. Maybe for that chest piece I could just remove the entire top part and have that on a separate object. That way it can maintain the texture. The ribs one. This will become chest. Ribs 2 is the remainder from that. I'm going to duplicate that again. I'm going to turn off the array modifier. Copy the Z location. Put that under rib 01. Whoops. Delete that. And we get rid of all this here. Yo, Laffy, thanks for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Giant Mega Guardian versus Giant Golden Among Us AI battle. Incredible. Incredible things. Ah, oh, fuck. Wait. I fucked up. Damn. Damn! You can't use the same exact UVs. Tit ass. That sucks. Unless... I do duplicate this. Then I destroy the array modifier. Then I set its Z location to the right spot. Then I actually do get rid of all this stuff because it really is just pretty unnecessary. And then once I have just left over the basic part of the wing structure, I should be free to do pretty much whatever I want with it because I can modify the wing itself. So get rid of that. Then I'll leave that in, I think, the same spot. Yeah, then I can just take the actual wing structure. I can start kind of tucking it in here. That way it matches up. Like so. And I think that should be good. Because it's technically the exact same UV. I guess in the end it wouldn't be though, would it? Oh wait, no, this is perfect because I didn't have to modify that at all. Now what I can actually do is move this one up to that level and just simply add a simple extra array. Oh, I see. Okay, so that is fine. And then I simply go here to the array modifier, add it to 12, which adds another one at the bottom there. And then in order to make this kind of just pop out, it really just needs a little bit of that. Just poke it out a little bit. Doesn't have to be vertex perfection. It just needs to be in the general area. Cool. And then I'll pull this top part of the chest back a little. Now let me add a couple cuts in there. Cool. Unwrap you. Oh, that one should be mostly unwrapped. And now these would, no matter what I do, will all share the same UVs, which is perfect. Laffy, thank you for another 2. Appreciate. All right, that's it. The Guardian's invited to the freak offs. You want this dude at your freak off? I mean, sure, man. You do what you want to do. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Be hosting freak offs in a post Diddy world is kind of crazy, but you know, do you? I guess. It's basically ready to be textured at this point. Looks clean as fuck. Well, let's see. With all of that done, if I want to texture it, you're gonna add the mist from the concept art to the model. Well, the way that I'm gonna do, oh, you know what? Actually, you make a good point. I was gonna add the cape. Originally, the cape was coming out of the shoulders, but I should probably have it coming out the like entire back. Alright, here's how I'm gonna do it. I'll have it go like from here to here to here to here. It's funny because I shaded smooth, but there's still a weird hardened edge right here. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so we got like our cool flowy cape or whatever. And it might look weird that it's just kind of floating there, but trust me, it'll have a cool texture. Okay, so the Guardian cloth is now a thing that exists. Throw this guy in game yet again, make sure his face orientation is correct. Oh, this material needs to be double-sided. You know, as much as I was enjoying a lot of the ease of use of the Reach and 4 toolkit, there's something very satisfying about going back to the simplicity of the Halo 3 tools. Everything just kind of works, you know? This giant map makes this giant Guardian look tiny. There's no way that imported it. The cape's not even on there. Huh. Did it fail? No, it worked. I just don't see it. Weird. Oh, right, I did the wrong folder, that's why it actually was there. I just made a new thingy for it. Come on, come on. Oh boy. Big titty, big booby, jiggle physics guardian 1. You know what? I'm actually honored that you think that I would do that, but I'm gonna leave that task to you. I believe that you could do it better than I ever could, so you know what? I hope you go crazy and you do it in just an amazing, beautiful way. That's my honest, earnest hope. Fine, I'll do it, Miles. Good, I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Alright, well, before I do anything more on texturing, it would be wise if I went ahead and finalized all the stuff I want, because if I want to shove these all into shared texture maps, I basically need the final model. Otherwise, the textures would get fucked up and it would be pointless to texture anything. The cloth part's probably fine, that's no biggie. Shading's a little weird on it. That seems to imply the mirror modifier isn't working right, but it definitely is. I really want to try the cloth physics, but I don't know how well it's going to work considering I can only do like a grid, a perfect grid like the flag. There's nothing relating to cloth, unfortunately. Yo, you know, I could put temporary materials on this guy. I didn't even think about it. Maybe put some materials from, like, the map Guardian. Maybe there's some generic materials on the actual map itself. Get some temporary mats in here. There's flag stuff, right? That's a cloth? Yeah, there is. But the only thing is, there's no documentation on how to do like a cloth render model. You can only generate like perfect square cloth pieces with just tags. You can like attach them to markers so that you can like pin like little joints on them. But as far as doing anything other than a perfect square, I honestly have no idea. That might be okay. I could probably make this work with a perfect square. The trouble is the way that this attaches is at an angle here, so it probably wouldn't look all that good. We'll see, though. We'll see. Use the engineer physics. I don't really know what that means. Could you make it an attachment, separate physics instead of part of the asset? Yeah, I'm going to. I have to if it's going to be a cloth tag. Cloth tags are completely separate from the actual model. And that's probably how it's going to be. Worst case scenario, I could just animate it as a separate object that's just like attached to it. But ideally, I can do it as a cloth physics tag. Right, anyway, I was doing something particular. Oh, right, I was going to do temporary materials just to get a little bit of an idea for what it could look like. So we're going to do tags, levels, multi-guardian. And I want to grab some guardian stuff. It's going to look really boring with these shaders, but it'll at least be better than the pink. We'll do guardian metal A for most things. Yeah, actually, I don't really have anything else other than that, so let's try like Guardian Metal A, B, and C, and then maybe if those look interesting enough, they'll be cool. So this one will be like Guardian Head. This will be like Guardian Front, Guardian back. This is probably gonna look weird as fuck, but whatever. And then the glowy bits was Guardian cloth. Maybe we can do like where's the lift? I guess it wouldn't even be in here. It would be under tags, objects, levels, multi, Guardian, Holy Light Guardian, Guardian jump pad plasma, do Guardian mini lift plasma because that's blue. Okay. Oh wait, no, not quite there. It's probably gonna be cursed as fuck, but well, whatever. It'll be interesting to look at, more so than Da Vinci Code. Oh, wicked. He's weird looking, to be sure. Oh, imagine this, but with like proper textures, though. It would be so sick. This is like so early and like temporary and everything, but you can kind of see it, right? Like, given he gets proper textures, that would be dope. What does his reference show again? What is he, a lighter on top? Yeah, he's kind of got like a lightish, brownish, kind of tan beige color on top. The back area is a little bit lighter. The front area is a little bit darker. The dagger shaped. Pretty cool. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. And then imagine that, but like with custom textures of like ripped cloth and stuff, and then flowing as well. I almost don't even know if it needs to flow, honestly. It looks so like ethereal and flowy on its own. We'll see though. I low-key like the hologram. Well, it's gonna be holographic, it's just gonna be reversed so that, speaking of which, just as a test. We'll make it a little bit closer to reality by flipping the texture or the UVs around for the hologram bits. That way the more like finalized or dense parts will be like closer to the top, so that way it'll look a little bit more natural. Come on, load. I'm baking the lighting because I like to see it. Yeah, it's a little bit more similar to what the final version would be. It definitely would look a lot cooler than that, but now at least it's kind of proper. Basically what I would do is I would make my own smoky, misty texture. Instead of it being like harsh lines with like a little bit of glow right there, it would be like kind of solid with like chunks taken out of it, looking almost cloth-like. Just kind of going all the way down the end. I might even remodel these cloth bits because they're completely temporary. I just copied the general shape from the stuff I saw in the leaks that I unfortunately can't. I would love to show you guys a comparison between these two. I think I made some reasonably cool improvements to the overall design of this guy, but I can't really show you the comparison, otherwise I risk getting the stream struck. But you know what? Not bad. Not bad. I can cook with this. We can cook with this. I'm cooking, I'm cooking. I'm a little disappointed by the shading on these things. I gotta fix that. Overall though, looking good, looking good. I can imagine just the absolute terror of this monolith coming at you. We're getting closer to being able to texture it. I'll have to make a final decision on the cloth. What does the Guardian protect? The forest. And also the Strato Sentinel, I guess. We act like foreign architecture till it's disturbed and moved. Yeah. No, you're right. You could have that. I mean, obviously, once the textures are on there, instead of just using this plain-ass boring texture, it'll have, like, some actual, you know, full-on, like, textures with intricate, ornate designs and things. But we're getting there. We'll get there. Protects the waypoint defense system. That's totally what I said. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry, I just forgot something. I am gonna call it quits for the night. Almost, well, we're getting close to 4 hours, and I gotta go take care of some non-Halo modding, non-content related stuff. I also want to see if I can't get some video content done as well, but this has been really fun, dude. This model looks good, it's textured, it's starting to look pretty cool. I think on tomorrow's stream, where I will be continuing to do this, we're gonna get this thing like animated and textured and everything. The texture is not gonna be very hard to do, to be honest. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try doing some cool intricate details, but nothing so crazy that I'm gonna have to spend like hours and hours on it. We should be able to get this thing fully in-game and rigged, able to like shoot and do cool stuff, hopefully with cloth animations too, if I can figure it out. But I'm going to hop off for that. Thank you guys for an amazing stream. I really appreciate all the support as usual. You guys go crazy with like tips and super chats and stuff. I can't tell you how much I really appreciate it. Thank you guys just for being here, for chatting. It's been a pleasure. I'll be live again tomorrow. More with this. We're going to get it fully rigged, in-game, animated, textured. It's going to look awesome. I hope you look forward to it. Join the Discord supporter chat. If you're not there already, I'll be posting updates because I probably won't be able to help myself but work on this tonight. That said, thank you guys again. Amazing stream. I hope to see you tomorrow. And I'm out of here. Bye-bye.